Hi guys, today's video is me talking about my top 5 amongst many advantages of having and raising children in Germany. If you're new to my channel, my name is Rati. I originally come from Zimbabwe. I've been living in Germany for 12 years now, and I have 3 children, 3-year-old twin girls and a 6-month-old baby boy. And there's so many advantages I've began to realize of having my children in Germany as compared to, you know, where I come from, or as compared to second and third world countries, I would basically say. So my advantage number 1 is what is called the Mutterschutz. In Germany, they have what is called the Mutterschutz. That translates to mother protection or maternal protection laws. This is a whole body of laws meant to protect pregnant women and new mothers from, you know, from the workplace. You know, it protects you from being fired just because you're pregnant. It protects you from having to do tough jobs that can cause harm to you or the baby. Protects you from, you know, financial problems because of the pregnancy, that are related to the pregnancy. So in my case, with both pregnancies, I stopped working. With the twins, it was at 4 months, and with Olive, it was at 3 months, because my working place was rendered to be unsafe. And this was not an issue because I got to stay home for the duration of my pregnancy and get my full salary. So you know, that was a huge advantage with the twins. The twin pregnancy was very tough on my body. With Olive, it was a normal pregnancy, but because I was working in a school, and so I was working for the autism therapy center in a school environment, and in a school you always have, you know, infections and diseases flying around, and autistic children can be very unpredictable. So, you know, they can get violent at any moment, and if you get a kick to your stomach and something happens to you, you know, you're protected. Like, the Germans don't play when it comes to protecting pregnant women and new mothers. So this is how it happened with Olive. I went to the gynecologist for my 3-month checkup. Everything was good, and I decided to tell, you know, the principal at the school. So I go to his office and I let him know, so I'm 3 months pregnant and I just wanted to let you know. And he just looked at me like, congratulations, now go and get all your belongings and get out of here. That's how seriously they take it. If anything happens to me in that school and he knew that I was pregnant, he can like lose his career, lose his job, lawsuits flying. So he was like, pick up your stuff, we'll call you, just fax me in the letter from the gynecologist confirming that you're really pregnant, and then the rest we do over the phone. So from me knocking at his door to exiting the school premises, 20 minutes. Like, I was just out. You don't have to fight for it, you don't have to struggle. You know, I know a lot of women who maybe like work in construction or jobs that are really, you know, strenuous, and they have to work until 7-8 months, you know, put themselves in danger. In Germany, none of that. And I found that to really be a big advantage to, you know, having your children here, because also financially and in terms of your, you know, your health, you're secure, you're really secure. Advantage number 2, I would say, is the Elternzeit. Elternzeit translates to parenting time or parental time. So I get to stay home for a year and watch my baby, and I don't have to worry about money, because when you're in Elternzeit, this whole year you stay at home and you get 75% of your old salary. So it's not my full salary sitting at home watching my kids, but it's minimum 75% of it. And it's really great because like where I come from in Zimbabwe, I think you have 3 months. So when your baby is only 12 weeks old, you have to go back to work, find a nanny, and sometimes you don't find the right solution right away, but you're afraid of losing your job, and, you know, bills need to be paid, diapers need to be bought. So women are just forced to go back to work, and sometimes your body hasn't even healed. Hi, I'm making a video. You want to come and say hi? And then you go away and I close the door. So, say hi.
Hi.
Come and say hi.
What's it up, Mommy?
Twin number 2. I'm making a video, guys. Say hi.
Hi. That's Leona and Loretta.
That's Leona and Loretta?
Yeah.
Maybe we should make a video and you guys can introduce yourself. Now off you go. Zack.
And I can do bye-bye. What are you doing?
I'm making a video. I'm coming to you just now.
Oh.
I don't usually film with them, although definitely January I'm going to start filming with them because they're very inquisitive and they now want to take part in my videos. Okay, so where was I? Eltonside. So you get to stay home and watch your children for a year, and you get 75% of your old salary. And like, it would just break my heart if I was forced. You know, sometimes maybe you want to go back to work. Like with the twins, I decided to go back to work when they were 8 months old, although I could have stayed the full time when they were when they were like a year, but I decided to go back to work. But that's your choice. If you're forced to go, like, that's just really brutally painful. So that's another advantage. And advantage number 3, I would say, is activities for small children. Now there's so many activities that you can do with your small children. You know, take them to sport, take them to swimming, start introduction to music. Like in Zimbabwe, where I come from, you know, there was none of that. You had to wait to go to school to be able to do sport. There's not really a lot of sporting clubs. In Germany, like, you can start, you know, taking your 3-month-old, 6-month-old for swim class. In a year, you can start, you know, introduction to sport. By like 3 years old, you can start music. My girls do sports, you know, they go to Kinderturnen, and we can already start to identify this child is strong and is good at that, so maybe this sport for the future would be good for them. Stuff like that. And it also keeps them, you know, fit and entertained as well, and it's just fun activities to do with your children, like a bonding experience. So I find that to be great. Advantage number 4 is the multicultural environment that we have in Germany. I find that to be really, really great, because they learn languages, they learn to be tolerant, they learn so many things. Like in Dusseldorf, we have, like, any nationality, you name it, we have it. In our neighborhood, just look at the friends that we have. We've got friends from Greece, we've got Mexican friends, we've got Arabic friends. Okay, what are you doing?
Mommy?
Yes.
I got your bag, baby.
Yes, just yesterday we visited an Indian friend, and it teaches them to be tolerant. And in this environment, with globalization, I think it's a big plus. And advantage number 5, I would say, is in Germany you can turn anything into a career. Close the door, please, because it's too loud. Yes. In Germany you can turn anything into a career, as compared to like in Zimbabwe, where things like sport or playing an instrument, come with me, but you have to be quiet. Things.
Mommy, I have sticky hands.
You have sticky hands, then go and wash them. Now be quiet, let me finish telling people the advantages of raising you guys in Germany. And stop to be silly. So, you know, in Zimbabwe there's basic things like sport. You can't make a living off of sport. Or playing an instrument. You can't make a living off of playing a music instrument. But in Germany you can turn just about anything into a career. And not everybody is good at school. Not everybody will go to university and get a degree. But you can be talented at playing the piano. In Zimbabwe, you can't make playing the piano a career. You can be talented at, you know, running, athletics, football. But in Zimbabwe, sadly, you can't turn that into a career, or, you know, and make a living, and really make a living. That's where the difference is, and make a living out of it. So I'm happy to raise my children in Germany, because they have so many opportunities. Doesn't matter what they're good at, doesn't matter what they like, they can turn that into a career and make a living out of it.
Mommy.
Yes, with your mouth full of bread. Ah! So guys, those are my top 5 advantages amongst many. There's so many, like healthcare.
Mommy,
You want to come here? Come here, let me see if I can still carry both of you at the same time. Oh! Oh, I used to do this when they were smaller. Say hey.
Hey.
You want to introduce yourself? What's your name?
I'm Una.
Leona. And what's your name?
I'm a ballerina.
You want to be a ballerina when you grow up. And what do you want to be a ballerina when you... What do you want to do when you grow up?
I'm a ballerina. Sophia.
She wants to be Princess Sophia. Okay, let's say bye to everybody.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe.
Bye.
Please subscribe. Please subscribe. Okay, bye everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Oh.